This is the outside of the 2021 Elddis Majestic 120. As we move along, we will firstly come to the location of the cassette toilet. To remove, lift up on the handle and pull towards you. Before use, remove the cap and add your toilet chemical with a small amount of water. This is also where it empties from. Just remember that when you are pouring it away, to hold the button in just here to release the vacuum inside. It's also advisable to keep this seal lubricated. Thetford do their own seal lubricant, but any silicone based lubricant is fine. This is also a nice, quick and easy way of giving the cassette a good clean. If you do need to gain full access inside the cassette, this whole section can be removed, and you'll see at the moment this arrow is pointing to the locked position. If we twist it so the arrow points here, you can then remove it. All of these cassettes now are on wheels with extendable handles. We have the grey water drain just there, so anything that goes down your plug holes goes into the holding tank and then is drained off just here. Above that we have the gas locker. So we have space in here for 2 gas bottles. The regulator just sits here, and then the hose comes off the regulator, screws into the propane bottle, and is tightened with a gas spanner. Bottle on and off on the top. Do make sure that the bottle is off for travel. External shower point just here. To use, push on the blue collar towards the motorhome and the dust cover will release. Then get your external shower hose and plug it in, and then as long as the water pump is turned on inside, this will then automatically go under pressure. And then to remove it, just push the collar again and it will then pop back out, and then replace the dust cover again. Fresh water tank fill just here. As you can see, this can be locked. Pop your hose pipe in to fill up your fresh water tank. The fresh water tank can be drained down at this location here. Flue for the space heater just here. You do not need to do anything with it, just make sure that nothing obstructs it. And then the spare wheel is located just here. In the jack and wheelbase kit, there's a bar that locates where my finger is just here. You attach the brace to it and then wind the spare wheel down. Rear view camera just here. And then we have the location of the leisure battery just here, and the mains hookup point. Flue for the boiler just here. Again, we don't need to do anything with this, but just make sure that nothing is obstructing it. And then we have the barbecue point just here. So at the moment, the barbecue adapter is still attached on a cable tie, so remove and then attach the hose of the barbecue to this rib section here, and then secure it with a Jubilee clip. This end here plugs in where my finger is, will lock into place, and then allow you to turn the gas on. To remove it, just push the collar towards the motorhome and it will then release. Vents for the fridge just here. This is a fully winterized motorhome, so it does come with winter covers. This one here for this lower vent, and you will see that I already have the top vent on just here. These need to be on when using the motorhome in cold climate, because it will allow heat to stay within the fridge itself, making it run efficiently. Obviously in the warmer summer months they need to be removed like this one is here, or otherwise the fridge will just overheat and again not run efficiently. The way we remove it is either with a flat-headed screwdriver, or the ignition key works quite well. Just turn these two sections and then remove. We have the Dometic rollout canopy just here. It winds out just here. So if I now just pop in the awning winding handle just here and then begin to wind, you can see it starting to come out. So as you can now see, I've wound the awning out a short distance, and I now just want to drop the actual legs themselves. You'll see the legs sit in here. With these particular ones, they're sprung loaded at the ends. Just push them in and then the leg will then come out. Rotate it down like so, and you'll see at the moment it is now hanging like this. We can then slide it along to the end and then just make sure that it locks in place with this part just here. If we then slide this section up, we can then fold out this lever just here, which then allows us to raise the height of the leg, and then once we get it into the height that we want, we then snap this down like so, then lock the leg in place. We then do it exactly the same again with the other leg, and then if we then want to, as we're now supported, we can then wind the canopy out further. These canopies will come out about 2.5 meters in total. Never leave out in high winds. You do then run the risk of causing unrepairable damage if you do so. We then have diesel fill just here. Cap unlocks on the ignition key, and then AdBlue top up underneath. It will let you know on the dashboard when your AdBlue needs topping up. Tyre pressures on the door pillar just here. Both passenger seat and driver seat are heated. Jack and wheel brace just here. Vehicle battery underneath the cab floor, and then bonnet release just here. The motorhome is alarmed and it is integrated within the fob itself. So if I now lock the motorhome, you'll get a single chirp and a single flash of the indicators to let you know that it is locked. And when I unlock it, you'll get a double chirp and a double flash letting you know that it's unlocked and the alarm is disarmed. What we can also do is put this into what is known as pet friendly mode. So we're armed on the outside but disarmed on the inside, and all we do is we just press once and then twice, and we get a high-pitched chirp letting you know that you've deactivated the internal sensors. As soon as we unlock it again, it will then go back to standard. If when locking it a door is left on ajar, you'll get a series of high pips letting you know that one of the doors has been slightly left open.